Alright, so we have already gone over the Pythagorean Theorem for a little bit, but with this time, I'm going to give you one leg and the hypotenuse. So say your hypotenuse you know is 10, and this leg over here is 8. We have to try to figure out what this side over here would be then. So we're going to use the same formula with our a squared plus b squared equals c squared, but it's going to look a little different. So this time, we can choose it to be our A or B. This side over here, it doesn't actually matter. But this 8, I'm going to highlight it, 8, has to be either A or B. So I'm going to choose it to be A. So if I put 8 squared there, plus, this is my question mark. I don't know what this side is. So my question mark squared, and that equals my 10 squared. So when I go ahead and square 8, I get 64. Once again, I still don't know what this is, so I'm just going to add I'm going to put X instead of a question mark, and it equals 100. So now we kind of have like a two-step equation here. We're going to have to subtract 64 from both sides of the equation. So when you subtract 64 from 100, you're going to get 36. So some of us, once again, know our multiplication facts, and we know what the square root of 36 is. For those of you that don't, you can go ahead and type in your calculator. You'll get X is equal to 6. So which means my question mark side is 6. So once again, same idea. It's just that you're now not adding the two numbers together. You're going to have to end up subtracting them to get your third side.